Happy Aloha Tuesday, July 30th. I'm about to head up to do my morning run, and I wanted to make a quick video because I have thought of a fun new goal, a fun new challenge for myself. You know me, I'm the average Iron Mom Kelsie. So in 2017, I had a big goal to do Ironman Kona, the World Championship. I live here in Kona, so I was able to get a lottery slot, or I should say the drawing slot. We don't call it a lottery, for Big Island residents. And so I was able to complete that. I was 33 years old, and it took a village, but I got it done. And that was a super huge goal for me because I'm just an average athlete. I just like to exercise for health and well-being and not necessarily competitively. So that was cool. And then last year I had a big bucket list goal to do run Disney races in the parks, and I was able to complete the Dopey to Dumbo Coast to Coast Challenge this past January, weekend to weekend, which was amazing. That was a 5K on Thursday, 10K on Friday, half marathon on Saturday, and full marathon on Sunday. Fly over to Anaheim after that. That was in Florida at Walt Disney World, and then fly over and do the 5K on Friday, 10K on Saturday, and a half marathon on Sunday. So that was super cool. And so this past weekend, I'm just gonna put my water here. I come over, my gym's down there in that building, but I like to come to my bank because it's an empty parking lot and it's nice to do laps and do different things. But I put my water, stashed from my Eugene Marathon water bottle. That was our award at the end. But I like to come here to do laps. But in any case, so last weekend we were at Volcano. We did the Volcano Ohi'a Lehua half marathon and 5K. Jason and I did the 5K, his first 5K. It was so much fun. I'm gonna do my race report for that on the Average Iron Mom Kelsie at blogspot.com blog. Okay. But when we were over there, a lot of people doing the half marathon. That looks like super fun. It was a rainy day, so I'm kind of okay with just doing the 5K because it was wet and rainy. And I haven't been running lately, but it made me be inspired to maybe do some half marathons. Half marathon is my favorite distance. After the Disney challenge, I have retired that last marathon in Walt Disney World. That was my finale for marathon running. It takes too much time for me for training right now, and I think that some bodies can do it and my body can do marathons, but I think I just like the half marathon better. Anyway, so we were in Volcano. I'm going to tell you this all this stuff while I'm warming up here. Got my watch started. I'm going to be doing my tempo run today on Tuesday, Tempo Tuesday. So we were over there, and there was a couple, we were waiting underneath the cover waiting for the race to start, and they were doing the half marathon, and it was their 84th half marathon. And she said that her and her husband had completed recently the 50 states half marathon challenge, right? So I thought, well, man, that sounds like so much fun. And I've heard of this before. There are half marathon running groups. It doesn't always have to be about the marathon, right? And I have on my bucket list, one of the items on my bucket list is to visit all 50 states. And so what a great idea. I think that's wonderful. So here's the plan. So I'm 40 now. That was my Disney runs, was for my 40th birthday. So 50 half marathons in 50 states by 50. Oh my God. Obvious, right? And so it will also help me get my speed back. So I think what I'm going to do, it is July 30th now, and I want to get back into running. I've had a good break. I've been kind of starting to do some run walking in the last couple of weeks, so that's feeling good. And continue with, so 3 days per week of running. That's my goal. And I do love the run walk method. That worked really well for especially training back-to-back days for doing those Disney challenges, because it was like a 5K, a 10K, a half, a full 5K, 10K, half. Like, you have to kind of pace yourself on those. Obviously, that was kind of the more challenging part, not necessarily actually doing the distances. It was doing them back-to-back, which when you run back-to-back, for some people, you can overtrain and get injuries. So I do like to just have the run less, run faster mentality of 3 solid running workouts per week. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do cross training in between. So strength, swimming. I think I'm gonna get back into swimming. I want my kids to be really strong swimmers, and so lead by example. If I'm always like, I don't like the water because I don't like the water, then they're maybe not going to like the water either, especially Evan. I want him to be a super strong swimmer. They like to play in the water and play in the ocean and everything. Jason's super strong surfer, but I like him to be a super strong swimmer as well. So get back in the water. Their new school is down by our local pool as well, so it'd be like no excuses. I could really do this. So swimming, strength, and stretch. So yoga and doing extra stretching, and I think that'll be just a perfect workout routine for the next decade of my life. Swimming is so good for you, just for your muscles and bones, joints, and that buoyancy it helps with so circulation, so many things. So I know in my head, a lot of the centurions I know, they were swimmers in their lives. So probably put that back on the docket. But for the running workouts, what I like to do, because you know me, I like to have a little theme for everything. 10K Tuesday, 10K Tempo Tuesday, and then hills and drills on Thursday or Friday. Usually that's like a 5K. So usually I like 5K Friday. And then Sunday long run day. Yep, and going a 2-hour run. And my goal is to be able to get a sub 2-hour half marathon by the 100% Kona Coffee half marathon November 9th, I think it is, 8th or 9th. I need to actually register for that, but I think that'll be my first. That'll be my first half marathon to kick off my 50 half marathons in a decade. By 50, that will be the new goal. I like the sound of that. And then of course, I will be posting all of the workouts that I do once I complete them, giving tips and pointers on how to train. I'm going to be doing in witness of you guys doing all of this so that you can follow along. I was looking back on my blog, and I started my social media stuff when I was doing Ironman, because I was doing everything that made me uncomfortable, that I was kind of like scared of, like public speaking or putting yourself up on Instagram, YouTube, all of that stuff. But you know what? Now I'm so glad that I did, because I was looking back and reading some of my blog posts and watching some of the YouTube videos from the beginning on this very channel. And it's so neat to look back and see where the kids were. And I was like, oh my God, they were really young when I was doing this stuff. And just the journey that I've been on, it's kind of a fun thing. So to just kind of see the evolution of a person, right? I like to do this. So as part of this is for my kids, for me to leave my little legacy out there, because it might help somebody else to get in shape. You never know. If you're moving your body, then it just feels better. You release all kinds of hormones and your body just regulates better, and it's just better when you exercise. So in any case, that's the plan. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm getting nice and warm. It's been 8 minutes. Yep, 8 minutes. It takes me 8 minutes to warm up. So I'm gonna drop my jacket over here and then get started with this tempo run. I'm gonna just jog when I can, walk when I need to, because I've been doing several weeks, like I said, of walk run. And so there are ways to do this without getting hurt, to do it so that it's very enjoyable. And if you want to know those ways, then let me know and I can tell you them. I have my I'll put my scheduling link down below in case you want to get fit and get in shape. We've got programs for that with personal training and our Mountain Movers program. So in any case, get your workout in today too. Maybe you're going to do a tempo run too. Maybe it's going to be just stretching, whatever it is. Have a lot of fun, and I will see you again next time. Okay, aloha guys.